What if your dreams aren't just random firings of your brain? What if every night you're not just experiencing subconscious narratives, but actively traveling through dimensions, meeting entities, or even receiving messages from an intelligence far beyond human comprehension? Imagine a reality where the moment you close your eyes, you're stepping into a vast unseen network, a cosmic internet that connects every conscious mind across time and space. Could the vivid dreams you dismiss as mere fantasy actually be data packets, echoes of other lives, or even glimpses into a future that's already been written? This isn't a sci-fi premise. This is a journey into the hidden layers of your own mind, exploring what they don't want you to know about dreams and the terrifying implications of what lies beyond the veil of sleep. To truly grasp the profound mystery of dreams, we first need to unpack the conventional wisdom. For decades, science has largely relegated dreams to the realm of psychological epiphenomena, essentially the brain tidying up, processing daily events, or acting out repressed desires. Freud gave us symbols and hidden meanings. Jung posited archetypes and a collective unconscious. Neuroscientists map brain activity, pointing to REM sleep as the prime dreaming stage, a period of intense neural fireworks. They tell us dreams facilitate memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and problem solving. A neat, tidy package. But what if this tidy package is actually a carefully constructed illusion, a comfortable narrative designed to keep us from looking too closely at something far more unsettling? Consider this. If dreams are purely internal, subjective experiences, how do we explain the eerie phenomena of shared dreams, where multiple individuals report experiencing the exact same bizarre narrative while asleep? How do we account for the chilling accuracy of precognitive dreams, where future events, sometimes even world-changing catastrophes, are foreseen with disturbing clarity, not just by one person but by many, often without any prior knowledge or connection? The established paradigms suddenly begin to fray at the edges, revealing glimpses of a reality far more expansive and interconnected than we've been led to believe. This isn't just about what you dream, it's about what dreams are and what they might be doing with or without your conscious permission. But the rabbit hole goes far, far deeper than simple coincidences. For centuries across countless cultures, dreams were revered, feared, and meticulously interpreted. Ancient shamans used dreams to commune with spirits, Greek oracles received prophecies in their sleep, and Egyptian pharaohs based entire political decisions on nocturnal visions. They understood something we've collectively forgotten, or perhaps been made to forget. Take the mysterious case of the Pemon people of Venezuela, who reportedly possess a tradition of shared dreaming, where entire communities gather to recount and interpret common dream narratives, sometimes even using them for navigation or to anticipate jaguar movements. How could a whole tribe dream the same dream unless there's an underlying network, a subconscious internet linking their minds? Then there are the more insidious modern accounts. Think of the widespread phenomenon of the Hat Man or shadow people, figures reported by thousands of dreamers, often independently across continents, cultures, and generations. These aren't just generic boogeymen, they're specific, recurring entities, almost like interdimensional travelers, making contact through the dream state. Why do so many people with no logical connection report identical encounters? Is it purely psychological, a collective hallucination, or is it something far more chilling, a shared, albeit subconscious encounter with entities that exist just beyond our waking perception, using the permeable barrier of sleep as their entryway? The implications are staggering. If these entities can enter our dreams, can they influence our waking reality, our thoughts, our decisions? Are these dreams actually remote viewing sessions, training grounds for a consciousness we're only just beginning to comprehend? The tension builds as we consider how fragile the boundary between waking and sleeping truly is, and how easily it might be exploited by forces unseen. What truly elevates this from a curious anomaly to an unnerving reality is the sheer scale and consistency of these unexplainable dream experiences. Imagine an ordinary person, let's call her Sarah, who routinely dreams of historical events unfolding, not as a passive observer but as an active participant, feeling the fear, the desperation, the elation. These aren't vague impressions, they are detailed, accurate sequences of events, later corroborated by historical records she had never studied. She describes battlefields, political conspiracies, and even intimate conversations between long-dead figures with a fidelity that defies mere imagination. Then there's the chilling global dream anomaly, a term whispered in certain esoteric circles. This phenomenon began subtly with isolated reports, but has accelerated exponentially in recent decades. Thousands, perhaps millions of people across the globe, without any prior contact or common cultural background, have started reporting strikingly similar dreamscapes. Vast, interconnected labyrinths, futuristic cities made of light or desolate alien planets. They describe encountering not just shadow figures but intelligent, non-human entities that communicate not through language but through pure conceptual transfer, implanting ideas, warnings, or even commands directly into their consciousness. These aren't isolated instances, they are a mosaic forming a coherent, terrifying picture. What if our individual dreams are merely localized portals, and there exists a grand, overarching dream net, a shared collective unconscious that's not just a repository of symbols, but an active, living, breathing dimension? A dimension that, unlike our waking world, can be accessed, traversed, and perhaps even manipulated by forces we don't understand, forces currently engaged in a silent nocturnal infiltration. What if the purpose of these shared dream experiences is not merely observation, but a form of conditioning, a slow, methodical preparation for a reality shift, or even a technological leap that begins not in our labs, but in the deepest recesses of our minds while we sleep, utterly unaware of the true nature of our nightly odyssey? The thought alone is enough to make the transition to sleep a terrifying prospect. The veil separating our individual conscious experience from this grand shared dreamscape is thinner than we dare to imagine, and something is actively pushing through. To this day, we may never fully grasp the true nature of dreams. Is our brain merely a receiver, picking up signals from this vast cosmic internet of consciousness? Are dreams a gateway to parallel realities, a backdoor to precognitive insights, or a battleground for unseen forces? The very fabric of our understanding about consciousness, reality, and even time begins to unravel when we confront these possibilities. The comfortable scientific explanations often fall short, leaving gaping holes that hint at something far more profound and, dare say, terrifying. Next time you drift off to sleep, remember that you might not merely be entering your own mind, but stepping into a vast, interconnected realm, a domain where the rules of waking life simply don't apply. And perhaps, just perhaps, something else is waiting for you there. If these hidden layers of reality intrigue you, the next video dives into the true nature of déjà vu and what it might reveal about the simulations we call life. Until then, good luck sleeping.